Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm bringing today a detailed beginner-friendly eyebrow tutorial. But before you get into this free game, I'm not playing with y'all. Subscribe. Don't be just watching. Subscribe, okay? Alright, I think I'm gonna talk through this one so I don't have to do a voiceover. But I use pencils and gels. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to use pencils because it's beginner friendly. So what you want to do is start off with a clear brow gel. So that's what I've just used. Make sure that it does dry and keep the brows in place. And then you're gonna start underneath. See how I'm starting underneath? See, it's already bringing some shape there. And then drag that down. Okay. You're gonna go on top and you're starting again at the middle. And be light. Be as light as you possibly can. And I have pretty full brows, so at times I don't really have to shade in. But sometimes I do, depending on the look. Once you go here and here, lightly fill in the front. And this does not even have to be super neat because you use concealer anyway to clean it up. So you see how it's looking now compared to my natural brow. And then if you have full brows like me, you don't have to go all the way to the end here with the pencil because it's pretty full. So that I'll show you what to do with later. Okay? And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Start at the middle. Be light, like as a feather. The pencil is gonna do all the work for you. Don't press like you're writing. No, you're just feeling in. You ever shaded something in school and how you had to be so light shading? Same thing. Remember, halfway. And to get the look as fleeky as you can, sometimes it's good to go above where your hair is growing. And be gentle again. And sometimes you might mess up and you might press a little hard. That's what we have the brow brush for. I'm gonna fill in the bottom, going real light. And again, I'm not gonna fill in nothing here because I wanted to give that faded look. Okay, so that's that. They do look a little uneven, but my brows are naturally uneven. Nobody's brows look exactly the same. If you never heard that saying, they are cousins, not twin sisters. So don't come to me. No, I'm just kidding. And then now, these are like $1. It's e.l.f. I don't know if you guys can see it. Just an e.l.f. little wand, or you can get any type of wand. Mine's got a eyebrow stuff from before on it. But well, I just shaped up my brows, so you're going to use this to fade that color just a little bit, because again, we don't want it to look harsh. If we did go harsh, this is a way to correct it. You don't want to be rough with this either. You just want to brush through. Brush through. Be gentle. So that it makes it easier to go ahead and carve out our brows with our favorite concealer. Now, the only concealer I use for my brows, because I have thick brows and because they grow all over the place, is LA Girl, because it's really thick. I would go a shade or two lighter to make your brows look more prominent. So I just literally put like a pea-size amount on the back of my hand, and I do this for the bottom and the top, depending on how dramatic I want to be. But today I'm going to show you guys, since you are looking for a beginner friendly option, use one that's close to your skin complexion for the top. So I'm just going to put a pea-size amount of that on the back of my hand and let it warm up also. This might be a little darker, but I can mix it. But it's pretty close. And then y'all excuse my angle brush, it's a little dirty because I use it and I didn't get a chance to wash it. But you just need an angle brush that looks like this. You see how it's literally angled. Alrighty, and I always start with the lighter shade, and at the bottom you're gonna take the opposite hand of whatever side you're on and use it to slightly lift your brows, and start somewhere in the middle, because that first stroke is going to be real hard. So you're going to get a lot of product, and you don't want to get a lot of product at the top of your brows. So you're just going to trace out, which we all know how to. If you know how to cut and trace, you can carve out your brows. I think our nerves get to us and make us think that we can't do things that we can actually do. We've been doing it all our lives. So lift up. And I have never seen anybody do brows the exact same, because it's like handwriting to me. So you might get something slightly different than I do. That doesn't mean it's wrong. That just means it's your handwriting and it's your way. So you see how it looks so far? It's starting to look a lot better. And then when I get to the front, I just take whatever I have, a little excess that I have, and run the brush the opposite way. See that? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay, and I'll drag it down too. Especially if you want to base your eyelids for eyeshadow. I'm thinking about recording a look today. So I don't know. But then you'll take a fluffy brush, something like so. Mine is a little beat up, but that's why I use it just cleaning up my brows. And you're gonna blend that concealer out, because you don't want people knowing you got concealer up in it. You want them to think that your brows is just perfect. Sometimes I pat, a lot of the times I pat right here, because I want it to stay a little bright up here. Why the fuck's my mouth so watery? Yep, go ahead and blend that out. This brush is so raggedy. This little brush been holding on for dear life. Don't care, still do a dollar. Alright. Just carve those things on out. And a lot of the times, guys, don't be afraid to use your hands. You can always use your hands to smooth them out. I like to use a brush because I have more control with the brush versus my hands. My little sausage fingers will have concealer in my brow hairs, so, and that's not cute. So yeah. And you see how it just melts into your skin? That's what we want. That's exactly what we want. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. You can tell I just did my damn eyebrows. My eyebrows be bushy. Y'all saw my skin routine. Brows be bushy. Do this. Now, because you're using, if you're right-handed, it's gonna be really hard for you to switch hands and use your other, like this hand to hold up your brow. So in this case, same size, the left hand for your left brow. Pull it up. Start in the middle. And work your way out and down. Look at that. Easy. And if you guys have questions, if you guys make mistakes, if you guys are going wrong in a particular part of your brows, comment down below. Let me know where you're struggling. I more than likely will have a tip. Because boy, oh boy, when I first started doing my brows, they was bad. Especially because I didn't know what to do with having already thick brows. And again, because you want to be really gentle in the front, you're going to lighten up your strokes when you get to this point. The next brow routine that I'm going to do, I'm going to try and teach you guys how to use a gel. Sometimes the gel is better. It's all about preference. I use both because I know how to use both. And say I don't have a pencil or I'm going for a certain type of look, I'll go with a gel. But I feel like they can possibly do the same thing, honestly. I'm going to brush this out so that I can make sure that they're as close as I can get them to looking the same. And then if I have to go and correct it, I will. The brows take time. I'm already 13 minutes in. it's time to go in with that darker color that matches your skin tone, or at least close to matching your skin tone. And we're going to carve out the top. There's no special way to do it. You're just going to outline what you drew. I hope you guys can see, because I am in my bathroom and the lighting is not that great. You can always use the back of the brush, whichever is more helpful. Yes, ma'am. Same thing as before, brush that out. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is set it. I use the same powder that I use to bake, which is the Benaya Banana. Just take a little bit on a fluffy brush. You're just going to set it. Do not go overboard and use a lot. Especially if you just want to do brows and no foundation, or no look today, you just want to do your brows and throw on some lashes, you want to go really light. And you're all set. That's what you should have. Again, don't come at me if they don't look exactly the same, but they close to. They close to. And that's it. Alrighty guys, so that wraps up this video. Again, if you guys have any questions, if you make any mistakes when you are doing your brows, comment down below and tell me where you're going wrong, because I'm pretty sure I have a tip for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend, family, so we can grow, guys. Love you, and see you in the next one.